is Audrey. I'm in partnership with Cocoa Collective. I make organic soap, and today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to make a hard bar soap. First of all, it's important to make sure that you actually have all your ingredients prepared, so it will speed up the process. And the first stage is to actually make up the lye solution. Now the lye, it's ingredients that has to be prepared in open air because of the fumes that it gives off. So I'm going to now take you along to show you how to make up the lye solution. Please be aware that before you handle the lye, you should have protective equipment. You need to have a goggles. So we've got my goggles on, and I'm going to put my mask on to prevent the fumes from irritating me. Some heavy duty gloves so that I don't get any spillage on my hands, and you're supposed to have long sleeves also. If you do find that you have any spillages on your skin, you need to run the cold water tap under your hands or the area for at least 15 minutes. So my lye is already measured out over here, and the lye is going to be placed into the distilled water. You must never put the water into the lye. You have to put the lye into the water. The lye will heat up to approximately 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So you have to be careful when using this, and make sure you're in a proper ventilated area, and possibly with the windows open. So we'll add this slowly, and the lye has to be dissolved into the distilled water. This is the lye reacting with the distilled water, and it is getting hot. Try not to breathe in the fumes. Just continue stirring until it becomes clear. And it's getting warm as we speak. What I'll do is I'll transfer the lye into another container so that you can see it more clearly. I'm testing the temperature of the lye solution. And it's at 180 degrees. Okay, so what we'll do now is leave this to cool down for a bit. While this is cooling down, we will go to stage 2, which is the oil phase stage, where we melt all the butters. This is the cocoa butter. If you cut it up small, it will help it to melt quickly. I've just added the cocoa butter and the shea butter and it's melting slowly. So now I'm about to add the coconut oil. These shouldn't melt beyond 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, as you can see, I've got my lye water that is cooling. I've got it in a pot of cold water now. I'm adding some salt to the lye water to dissolve. Salt is added because it helps to make the bar harder. So the lye has to continue to cool down at a temperature 15 degrees different from the melted oils before we can start phase 3. So now we're at stage 3, where we're going to make the soap. So in order to make the soap, we have to add the lye to the oils, like this. Add the lye solution slowly. It's getting thick, as you can see. What we need to do is emulsify the oils with the lye solution, and this process is called saponification. Now it will become thick, but we need to get it to a consistency where it's known as trace. Trace simply means in the form of yogurt texture or viscosity. So now we'll use the blender. I'm also going to be adding some lactic acid, sodium lactate. Sodium lactate is a form of preservative, and it will also help to release the soap. I'll just check the temperature of my soap. If it gets too cool, it will into the mold. Process too quickly, and at this stage I'm now going to be adding some glycerin, vegetable glycerin, and vitamin E oil. I'm separating the batter into two halves because we're making one half turmeric and the other half moringa. Here we're going to add our oil, fragrance. This is Lavender. And this is Lemongrass. Oh, should have added the Moringa and the turmeric before the oils, but it doesn't really matter. Soap's getting stiff on me, but we'll get there. First we'll put some alcohol to help it to release from the mould. The mould like that. It's got a bit stiff, but still malleable. I've got some soap that has been previously prepared that is sitting waiting for its curing process. Like I said, it will take between 4 and 6 weeks before it is safe to use. This is the Moringa and the turmeric, same thing that I've made today, and all we need to do now is to leave these to dry, and this is the end of my demonstration. I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration today. Leave any comments below as you like. Share and subscribe. Thank you. And to contact us, you can get hold of us by cococollective_.org at Instagram or Facebook cococollective_.org. See you again soon. Bye.